Yes, so it creates an electric field. So an electric field induces a magnetic field. This is the one of the Maxwell equations is, and you see this idea. The discovery led to the link between electricity and magnetism. It's one of the Newton's Maxwell's equations. Today, you won't believe what happened today. Happened two things that will shock me. This morning I was in my parking. It's under the earth, subterraneous. I don't know how to call it. And when I was going out, there's a curve, very, very like almost no. It's more than 90 degrees. More 90 degrees. So I was going up and taking the curve to get off my garage, and I saw two children. I almost drive on them. Well, what they were with her mother. She wanted to go inside, and she decided, instead of taking the door, she decided to go use the ramp. It's a ramp. I don't remember. The road was so stressful. Almost hit a child. And then this afternoon I was in a cafeteria, and there was this man going inside without a mask. And I say, "Why are you wearing a mask?" He said, "You know that it's compulsory that you wear a mask." And he told me, "Who are you? Who are you to tell me?" He said, "I'm a responsible person because we had this." And he started to insult me. Whew. And I felt the adrenaline because it was horrible, He wasn't wearing a mask. He was like challenging me and insulting me, and it was a test for my patience. So it was kind of difficult in this way. Nothing related, nothing to see with that. But I wanted to share this information with you. Very simple, and I like this experiment very much. I even I wrote a story about this. One of my side projects, well, I say side, but it's one of my more important projects, is when I decided to write a textbook about science, and I discovered many years ago, but I didn't want to accept that the best way to learn science is through histories. This history of the discovery. And then I invented some histories, some stories. No, it's through a story, no history. History is very nice, but history sometimes, science historians decided that just the facts were important, not the feelings of the scientists or not the emotions they felt when they made the discoveries. I detected that was missing, and my initiative, I decided to make the stories up, the stories that were missing. Everybody knows the story about Archimedes taking a bath and saying eureka, and there's some stories that are just missing. Somebody had to invent them because they didn't never happen. So I started writing a book about these stories, and I told you once one of my stories about how Newton introduced the principles, the Newton's law of movement. The Newton's the principles was correct, scientifically correct, but the story I just made it up, and I have more stories. And one of the stories was about how Ørsted found this relationship. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bugs bite.